Alright guys, welcome back. I wanted to take a look at this Overseer fight again. I know in my boss solo video, I just kind of used Kingpin at a 6-star rank 3 and just barreled through him. Here, I think what's confusing is after any special attack that he throws, after a special is Cap's Shield, he gains an auto block. So no matter what you do, after he throws a special, he's going to get the auto block and you need a way to counter it. So I was just trying to come up with a couple ways to do it. We got Killmonger, Night Thrasher, Karnak. So I was going to start with this Night Thrasher, who if we look at his abilities, any of his skateboard attacks ignore, evade, and auto block. So that's any of his mediums and his specials. So let's go in. It's only a rank 2 Night Thrasher, but let's see what he can do here. I don't expect to be able to do too much. Just it's going to be very slow and hard to out damage him, but you can see here we're just going to go ahead, have him throw a special, and then when we counter in, we can counter in with back-to-back mediums. Auto block failed. So again, I can intercept him with the auto block on with medium attacks, and it works just fine, but it's only the medium attacks, and I can throw the special here. So it's not going to do it's going to be really long. If you have him at a high rank, then he's a nice counter for him, but if you don't have him at a high rank, then the fight's going to be pretty slow. But you can keep going. It's just when you're only doing the medium attacks, it works, but it's kind of a slow one, especially because with the disorient that he puts on you, you're not always going to get your parries. So it's again, it's a little bit of a slow one, but he's definitely a counter that can be used. So now we're going to skip ahead, and I'm going to try out Karnak here. It's only a 6-star rank 1, but the problem with Karnak is he gets a true strike on his special 1, but you can't keep it up very long. So even though I took a combo there, you'll see I'll be able to push him to a special 1, I'll throw mine, I get my true strike active, and as soon as I attack in after his special 1, auto block failed. So that's great, but then my true strike disappears, and he's pretty much useless at this point. So I would not use Karnak. It's too much of it's a massive pain. Last, I used a 4-star Killmonger, and he is a beautiful counter here. I know I also had Moleman, who would also be a great counter because he's got he's permanently has the evade, but I figured let's go in with the 4-star Killmonger, and every time Killmonger goes ahead and counters a special, he gets a true strike. So it's not about, even if the true strike drops off, it doesn't really matter, because every time you counter his next special, he'll gain the true strike back again. So there we go, just reapply the true strike, and we can continuously hit into him after every single special. So it's a really easy way to consistently go in, push him to a special. Now the only thing I didn't realize on this node is that, you see I sped it up now because I'm just going to run through the rest of the fight repeating the same thing over and over again. The only thing that I didn't realize about this node is that if you don't throw your specials, then eventually your power gain rate is going to slowly drop to 0 basically. If you get 10 of those one of those charges above you every time a taunt expires, if you don't throw your taunt, like if you don't throw a special when you're taunted, you're going to get a permanent 10% reduction on your power gain. And I tried this fight out once before, and I tried to build up to a bunch of the like dormant bleeds in the top right corner, and then drop a big special 3. So here at a certain point I start building up to like I want to drop a special 3, but my power gain stopped. So the only problem with this 4-star Killmonger is that on Overseer special 1 he gets a regen, but not on the special 2. So I do try to push him to special 2 as much as possible, and I actually came really close to finishing off this fight with a 4-star Killmonger, and then I eventually just went in and tapped him with Moleman. But there are a couple counters for you. Hope it helps, and we'll see you in the next one.